Hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Please let somebody say yes in the comment section. Please, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can somebody hear me? Okay, good, 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 good. So, Paul Biya has been in power for 50 good years. Somebody that was a prime minister from 1975 till 1982. 1982, he became the president. He became the president of Cameroon. And since he became the president of Cameroon, nothing has changed. There have never been a transformation in all ramification. He can't provide basic amenities. There's no good world-class hospital. There's no pipe-borne water. The electricity system is in shambles state in Cameroon. The hard roads are everywhere in Cameroon. Cameroonians are being subjected into abject poverty for the past 50 years. He was 8 years as a prime minister and 42 years as a president. And mind you, this man is currently 92 years old and he's still vying for another office. He's still vying to become become president again next month. And I'm not seeing Cameroonians on the street protesting. I'm not seeing Cameroonian influencers speaking up. They are scared. They don't want to die. But your country is sinking. Are you happy to see your country sink? Why not speak up now that you have the ability to speak up? Now that everybody is having social media platforms. Now, let me tell you guys something. There's something you guys don't know. What happened in Nepal? Do you know what happened in Nepal? This certain set of politicians, their children are living outside Nepal in a better society, in a better country where the system works, living flamboyant and luxury life. And the worst part of it is that they're not living it secretly. They are living it and be posting it on social media. They will buy expensive clothes, expensive cars, living in expensive luxury houses, and be posting on social media. Meanwhile, your countrymen are going through hardship, knowing fully well that your country is being subjected into abject poverty. And you are busy as a son of a politician, as a child of a politician, you are busy flaunting wealth on social media. And an influencer in Nepal picked up these videos, picked up these pictures, and posted on his channel on his page, and it went viral. That is when the attention of the youth was caught, and they started protesting and they started making comments. Can you imagine how politicians' children will be living flamboyant life outside country where the system works and subject them into abject poverty? The government got upset and banned social media. All the social media platforms in Nepal was banned, all because people, spoke up. People started speaking up against the corruption in the government, the injustice that is being meted on the people, the abject poverty that was brewed by the same leader, that the same people that were supposed to provide basic amenities. They banned social media because only that people spoke up. They didn't know that they were touching the tail of a lion. This is the same thing that I keep saying about Nigeria. Nigerian politicians may feel reluctant. They may feel like nobody is untouchable. They are untouchable. But mind you, if what happened in Nepal happened in Nigeria, Nigeria would tumble because the population, we are over 100 million. And Nepal is just 25 million in population. Nigeria is over 250 million in population. So do you think that if what happened in Nepal happened in Nigeria, do you think any single politician will survive it? Starting from the top to the underneath to the councillor, do you think they will survive it? They will not survive it. Now, what happened in Nepal? The people got upset. They went to the street, started protesting, destroying things, killing them, doing a lot of things, all because of social media. Social media attracted the attention of the people. This is the power of social media. And this is one of the reasons why, if you're an African youth, your social media platform is the only tool that you have to lend your voice. Speak up now, that it's not too late. This is our time to speak up. We have the power, we have the power in our hands. Social media platform is a better avenue to lend our voices. Social media platforms is a better platform to lend our voices. Even if you cannot go on the street carrying placard, you can as well lend your voice through your social media handles. This is one of the reasons why when I tell people that social media is not just all about posting your, flaunting your wealth, showing your luxury cars and cloth. Social media platform is not just only for women to show their boobs and show their ass, show their banging bodies. Social media platform is a tool, is a powerful tool in our hands that God have provided for us to use to lend our voices. Start speaking up now. And that is how the Nepal youth had to change the government and get what they wanted. The same thing applicable to the people of Cameroon. If you are still keeping quiet, meanwhile your election is next month, I'm sorry. It will to be to it will happen with it will happen to you, crocodile eyes. It will happen to you to be like a movie. Bobia will return to power again and rule you for another 5 years, and you will regret. Or I think 5 years or 4 years, and you will regret. So if you're a Cameroonian, it is high time for you to wake up. If it is high time for you to start lending your voice. It is high time for you to start speaking up now before it is late. I don't know why we are scared of speaking up. This same thing, social media that we are talking about, is the only thing that saved the good people of Burkina Faso. Social media. When Ibrahim Traore was labeled a dictator in the Congress, American Congress, as usual, that's how they do to African leaders who are intentional, who want the best for Africa, who have the best interest of Africa at heart. What they would do is to set that leader up, take him to the Congress, and label him a dictator. The next thing you will see is the NATO or whatsoever they call them, AFRICOM, will invade that country, assassinate the leader, and claim that he's a tyrant that they want to liberate the people. Meanwhile, they came purposely for their own selfish interests and their gains. Now, through the social media handle, we started lending our voices. Our voices started getting louder because of Ibrahim Traore, because these are the things that we have been seeing in Africa. Somebody like Gaddafi was assassinated all because he wanted the good interests of Africa. Somebody like Kwame Nkrumah was assassinated. Somebody like Thomas Sankara was assassinated. Somebody like Idi Amin. I understand the fact that people call Idi Amin a dictator, yes, but to an extent, Idi Amin was also a liberator. People like Amilcar Cabral of Guinea-Bissau, people like Julius Nyerere of Tanzania, name them, African heroes, because they stood against imperialism, because they stood against colonialism, because they stood against that injustice that was meted on Africa. They labeled them dictators, and Gaddafi was assassinated. Now, let me ask you a question. Since 2011, when Gaddafi was assassinated till today, is there any government in Libya right now as we speak? There's no government. There's no government till now. As I'm speaking to you, Libya is being run by individuals. There is no government in Libya as we are speaking. So why not leave Africans to run their business, run their economy by themselves? That is why they've turned most of our leaders to puppets. They've brainwashed most of our leaders, penetrating into our countries in Africa, taking our resources, subjecting us into abject poverty, and put us at the third world country. This is uncalled for. This is injustice meted on Africans, and we are keeping quiet. Why are we still keeping quiet? Africans are weak. African youth, we are so weak. It happened in Hong Kong a few years ago. The youth of Hong Kong came out in mass. demand for dividends of democracy, demand for accountability, demand for good leadership. At the end of the day, they achieved their dream. The same thing happened in Nepal a few days ago. This is the kind of revolution that we want. When you stand against oppression, stand against abuse of power and the influence. It's not just only sitting on the fence complaining Africa this, Africa that. When you manage to travel outside Africa, you will sit there and be condemning Africa, calling Africa name. Just like one guy, I was scrolling on Instagram, I saw one guy that made a post, and this guy is an influencer. He lives in Spain. He's a Spanish citizen, but he's a Nigerian. He's half Spanish, half Nigerian. He's not even half, he adopted that passport because he was not born in Spain. He went to Spain and got Spanish passport. He come out on social media, on Instagram, and started saying that it's better to have Spanish passport than to have than to have the highest wealth in Africa. For an influencer to say such a thing, that is how deep it has become and how daft a lot of people has become in Africa. We will choose to become slaves for the rest of our lives than to fight to liberate our continent and be free. We choose to become slaves in our own continent and be praising other people's country. This is becoming ridiculous. And African youth are quiet. Your leaders will be holding you ransom, subjecting you into abject poverty, making you to go through a lot. There is no, in Nigeria, for instance, Nigeria as a country, I'm a Nigerian. My own country, we does not have light, electricity. In 21st century, there is no electricity. There are a lot of communities in Nigeria today that have not seen light for the past 3 years. A lot of communities in Nigeria, for the past 10 years, they've not seen electricity. We don't have good pipe-borne water. In a country that has every single thing, every mineral resources that you can think of, Nigeria has it. And they cannot provide ordinary electricity for us. Hospitals are in shambles state. See, a few days ago, the FCT doctors, the Federal Capital Territories of Nigeria, the doctors are on strike because of non-payment salary. They went on strike in 21st century. Have you seen that happen in Europe? Have you seen that happen in America? Have you seen that happen in Canada or UK or in Asia? Only happens in Africa, where doctors go on strike, knowing fully well how important it is, how important doctors are in the society. You can imagine during this period of strike, and somebody or a pregnant woman will be in intensive care, and she will be taken to the hospital, and they'll tell you the doctor is not on seat, and she will die. In 21st century, these are the things that we are going through. We are suffering and smiling. And when you speak up, they will come for you. They will say, yeah, you don't have to talk. Yes, you don't have to talk because you have to die silently. It's crazy. It's very crazy. Please, guys, if you have an opinion, please say it in the comment section. Write your opinion in the comment section. And secondly, please, I'm not seeing any like. Give me thumbs up, like, guys. I'm not seeing thumbs up. It seems like I'm just talking to myself. I need thumbs up there. Let me be sure that I'm talking to people. Comment where you are watching from. Subscribe to the channel if you're joining for the first time. And please, if you have an opinion, please ask questions in the comment section and comment your opinion. Thank you. It's crazy. It's crazy how weak African youth are. It's crazy. We have been pushed to the wall, yet we find it difficult to speak up. We have been pushed to the wall. That is why Nigeria as a country produces thousands of graduates every year. There is no job opportunity. There's no job available for those that are coming out from the university. And you think you are complaining of insecurity? You don't know the cause of insecurity. The root cause of insecurity is lack of employment. When there is employment, there will be less insecurity. But when there is no employment, there will always be high increase in insecurity. So government knows very well the cause of insecurity, and they understand the fact that it's because of lack of employment that is causing insecurity in Nigeria. Now, why not address this issue of lack of employment? Create job opportunity. We have resources. We have everything in place. Now, before Dangote refinery was introduced, was established, was commissioned, Nigeria, we, as a country that produces millions of barrels of oil every day, we take our oil to another country to refine. Now, why not build those refineries in Nigeria to create job for those that are coming out from the school? Okay, now, for instance, most of the things that we consume in Nigeria are all imported, starting from tomato paste, toothbrush, toothpaste, toothpick, a lot of things. Why not bring foreign investors, let them come down to the country and invest their money so that these things can be manufactured in the country. We have human capacity, we have the market. Why not establish these things than to be importing them, pay custom duty, and in reaching those countries? Why not establish that company in Africa, in Nigeria, so that it can also create job opportunity for the graduates that are coming out? It's crazy. It's really, really crazy for real. I don't know. I don't know where we are going from here. Please, if you're joining for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Put on your notification bell. I will be closing up. I will be rounding up soon. I'll be running up soon and meet you guys in the evening time. I will meet you guys in the evening time. The live stream is very, very poor. It's very, very, very poor. I'm not seeing thumbs up. I'm not seeing comment. Seems like I'm talking to myself. I need when I'm talking and people will be responding. It gives me joy. When I'm seems not, not it look like as if I'm talking to myself, to be honestly speaking. So, sincerely speaking, for government to tackle insecurity, they need to create job opportunity, making life easier, especially for the youth. Well, I'll end it here. Thank you for spending time with me, guys. I really appreciate every one of you for being here. I will see you guys in the evening time by 8:30 p.m. Gambia time. Please put on your notification bell so that you'll be notified when I come on live stream. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys in the next one.